Today, we will be covering Australian military exercises and possible Chinese espionage attempts during it, the recent cuts to U.S. budget contribution for the HIV vaccine research in South Africa, as well as the recent arrest of a San Antonio resident for threatening President Trump.
Exercise Sabre Talisman, labeled as the largest ever war-fighting drills by some sources, is expected to draw the attention of the Chinese and their spy ships.
During the exercise, the Australian Army fired their American-bought HIMARS for the first time, according to Brigadier Nick Wilson.
The Talisman Sabre started back in 2005 as a joint exercise between the U.S. and Australia.
Now it has evolved into an event including 19 nations and more than 35,000 military personnel.
Some countries participating are Canada, France, Germany, and others, according to Australia's Defense Department.
The aforementioned nations will also be joined by observers from Malaysia and Vietnam.
The Chinese military have observed these exercises since 2017. It'd be very unusual for them not to observe it, Defense Industry Minister Pat Conroy said.
We'll adjust accordingly. We'll obviously observe their activities and monitor their presence around Australia, but we'll also adjust how we conduct those exercises, Conroy added.
As of Sunday, the Chinese were not yet shadowing ships.
In our next article, in South Africa, scientists believe that they were a week out before clinical trials of their HIV vaccine when they received notice the U.S. was pulling its funding to the program called Brilliant.
The researchers felt devastated due to the genetic diversity in the region of people infected with HIV.
The cuts from the U.S. came about with the president's plan to refocus on priorities stateside.
Glenda Gray, the head of the Brilliant program, had this to say regarding the funding loss.
We do the trials better, faster, and cheaper than anywhere else in the world, and so without South Africa as part of these programs, the world, in my opinion, is much poorer.
Robert Herrera, a San Antonio resident, was arrested the night before Trump's visit to Texas.
According to the DOJ, Herrera commented on a post about the president's trip and using a pseudonym posted, "I won't miss," along with a picture of the assassination attempt against Trump from last July.
Herrera is also accused of threatening another person in an exchange post on Facebook.
Brian J. Gibson of the Secret Service San Antonio Field Office stated, "Investigating threats towards individuals under the Secret Service protection are treated as our highest priority."
While the FBI fully supports and defends every American's right to free speech, it is important to understand that threatening violence against any individual is not constitutionally protected speech. It is a federal crime. Aaron Tapp of the Secret Service San Antonio Field Office says in an official statement.